Q&A segment. As auxiliary director, you are not only responsible for the sports auxiliary, but for the other fall auxiliaries as well. Why do you think your role extends beyond just the sports auxiliary? I am aware that one of the key responsibilities of the aux director is to find the other aux heads like dance, music, and media. And while on the surface, once I find these heads, I could probably just chill out and do the very bare minimum from there for maintaining relationships with the heads and occasionally checking out the auxes. But I believe that there is more to the position than just this. Something I learned through the Shadows program, or more specifically through Josh Coe, is that you should know the people at each auxiliary. From the aux head to the GBMers who show up regularly, developing this bond between aux and itself and the director is the key to the overall success of this position. While in my time as a shadow, this was something I severely lacked. It is one of my goals to attend and immerse myself in each aux as the director. To reiterate one more time, I believe that one of the unspoken ways that this position extends beyond the sports auxiliary is joining and enhancing each other community. Question number 2. How would you resolve a conflict between two co-heads where one is doing more work than the other? First, I would like to address both conflicting heads, possibly through a lettuce meet. Once I get to this meeting, I would prefer to talk to them more as a mediator or a middleman than trying to solve the issue myself. This gives each head a chance to speak out on what issues they might be having with the other head or just in their personal life. The reason for this imbalance of work isn't always going to be because of laziness or malintent. It could be due to overwork, stress, or maybe just more pressing responsibilities in their life. Allowing them to talk this out while I mediate any tensions or overreactions will be a great way to not only resolve this issue, but also rebuild the trust between them because they would continue to work together in the future if everything goes well. Question number 3. What strategies do you have for promoting physical activity and encouraging APSA sports participation? What I hope to do with this position is to make every form of physical activity as fun and as engaging as possible. To do this, I would, as stated before, do my best to get some form of community input. This could be through the analysis of successful previous events or through polls and votes of people at GBM to make sure that everything is well accepted by our community. Another strategy would be to continuously invent new events that are more catered to our community and towards the weather and season. In the past, APSA has done a great job of this through the beach bonfires in summer, ice skating socials in winter, and more. However, I would like to bring this idea to the auxes as well, from changing a typical sports aux from maybe basketball to rowing or paddleboarding in the summer to trying out winter sports like ice hockey in the winter. I believe that the implementation of seasonal sports and community involvement can propel APSA sports to a new level. Thank you for your time.